It's the day of the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, a celebration of her 60-year reign. And in the London stall, it's all hands to the pump to make the shop look ravishingly regal for the Chocky Jubilee street party. The throne is in place for Chocky's very own surprise celebrity queen, and the preparations are in the hands of dynamic duo Ben and David.
Do you have a designer box downstairs? What, an empty designer box? Yeah, we put the designer box here.
David wants to use a cardboard box as a stand for the corgi cake.
A cardboard designer box? Yeah, but we'll cover it with that. That won't take the weight of that cake. Yes, it will. I've done it before. But we don't have anyone to look stuff going on. Well, there's no boxes at all. Yeah, no, I've got the crate.
Ben has found a beautiful old crate to place the Jubilee cake on. But David has other ideas. A game of musical boxes ensues.
Being wood on that table is going to be a bit unkind. If it collapses on this, then just everyone needs to be aware that I was against it from the start. I've got to be honest, I'm not convinced that that cake is going to stand on there. I can just see it all collapsing.
The big day is underway, and Ben and David will have to go all out to attract as many revellers as possible and make the Chocky Jubilee party a right royal success. It's the day of reckoning for the challenge cake. We asked hitmaker Sir Cliff Richard to set the Chocky team the awe-inspiring task of making a vast and ethereal angel for a star-studded charity ball in West London.
I think it ought to wear 2 odd socks.
After 3 days of incredible toil, Dave's angel is about to fly her nest and be delivered to Sir Cliff in London. Worried about the weight of the cake, Christine has invited her builder Barry to help.
Barry, this is the time in your life, very importantly, where you have to prove to me how manly you are. I'm not at my wit's end, but I am a bit nervous, and the sooner we get it there, the better.
It's a huge risk entrusting the delicate operation to a big burly builder. Has the celestial beauty had a hell of a journey?
Really carefully.
Or has she made her 60-mile trip in one piece?
And a feather was dropped from the angel into the box.
Oh yeah.
That's symbolic.
The cake is inspired by the late TV presenter Karen Keating, who Sir Cliff believes may be watching over us in the form of an angel.
Every time I see a feather now, I think of Karen.
I think we'll choose to say that Karen Keating had a bit of mischief in mind there, as she did make a little bit of a fallen feather creation without actually spoiling the cake at all.
It's a miracle that the cake has survived so far, but there's still one final leg of the journey to make.
That's it. Oh, Barry, it's leaning against you.
No.
It's Barry's big moment.
Oh.
Christine's worst fears have been realised. Not only has disaster struck the angel, but none of her trusty chocolatiers are on hand to help.
I can't even bring myself to say it could have been worse, because I can't think how.
Desperate to repair the angel, Christine heads to the hotel kitchen to melt some white chocolate from her emergency repair kit.
Thank you. Absolutely don't think it can be fixed.
The guests are arriving in just 2 hours, and the angel must be repaired to avoid devastating Sir Cliff and failing his divine challenge.
I've never had to put a foot back on an angel, chocolate or otherwise, and it's snapped to the very thinnest part. There's hardly any surface here.
The first cake I get to do, and look what I've done.
Do I think it's going to stay?
The reality is, with 2 shops and a booming business, it's ages since Christine's had to repair a cake. It's normally creative champion Dave.
No, it's just too heavy. I need somebody to help me who feels confident about handling this.
The repair kit has failed, and Christine seems to have given up. With Sir Cliff arriving in less than an hour, failure looks certain. In the centre of London, the Choccywoccydoodah Jubilee Street Party is about to commence. After the disappointing shopping event yesterday, this has to go off with a bang, or the new shop might never make a mark.
Let's get this party started.
The Brighton team have arrived, eagerly anticipating not only the celebrations, but also their inaugural visit to the new shop.
I recognise like loads of cakes that I've done before and forgotten about that.
I'm feeling very excited. It's great to see the London shop in working in practice, you know.
And they are not the only people to be making a special appearance today, as Chocky's mystery celebrity queen is revealed. Astrologer to the stars and queen for the day, Russell Grant.
You either got it or you ain't. And boys, I got it. Gimme!
Will the loyal subjects be pleased with Chocky's queen?
Happy jubilations, everyone!
With a fanfare and a flourish, Royal Russell steps out to officially open the party.
My humble chocolate subjects, come and join me and eat my cake!
God save the Queen!
Against the odds, David and Ben have managed to stage a rollicking regal knees-up. The party's going down a storm. Hundreds of people have turned up for the Chocolate Jubilee.
I'd go in there.
Would you? To celebrate, it's tea and cake all round.
Oh, it's fantastic, like Christmas cake. I cannot believe the amount of cake that we've just served. It's been amazing.
At the Aurora Charity Ball, there's less than an hour until Sir Cliff Richard arrives to view the challenge cake for the first time.
Cliff Richard's going to come and meet me in here in an hour. And look at this. And I'm going to go, do you like it? Dave did it. I think, personally, it would look much better if it had 2 feet, but he really felt strongly that it shouldn't.
But Christina's had some divine inspiration. Karen's Fallen Feather is made of Choccywoccydoodah special moulding chocolate, which can be worked like soft clay and might just repair the broken foot.
I have to be really honest and say, this would be so much easier in the kitchen.
Will Christine's prayer be answered?
We may need to use a lot more feathers yet. I'm going to take my hand away, because I have no choice.
It's a miracle.
Thank God for fallen feathers.
The foot may be fixed, but Sir Cliff will never be happy with this scruffy sock.
We can't have this big white stripe.
Cleverly, Christine covers the injury with some green chocolate.
Baron's going to have at least 6 foot between him and the cake now until we leave the building.
It's fair enough. Almost ruined everything, and I think we just about got away with it.
But will Sir Cliff wholly agree? Is it a good enough patch-up job on the miraculously fixed foot? Central London. It's time for the finale and main musical event. Without a penny to spend on entertainment, David's cleverly called in Chocky's King of Pop to perform a specially written number.
We've got Dave Park singing his London song. Hello, London. Because the bold are strong and mighty, but the things the Afro sexy, but if they're watching, and who knows, they might be show off what we can do.
Such a good day. I feel absolutely thrilled with how everything's gone and how Russell was and how everyone loved him being here.
I would love you away.
Today's music is probably a niche market. I don't think it matters much about the singing, really. I think the performance itself was completely breathtaking.
I think it went down really well. I'm a bit coarse now because I screamed my head off. But yeah, I'm really, really chuffed with myself.
Crowned with Dave's towering performance, and despite all the difficulties, Ben and David have pulled it off. The day was truly fit for a queen.
It was absolutely amazing. Everything fell into place. Dave was absolutely outstanding. I don't think it could have been any better than that.
It's the evening, and guests are starting to arrive for the glamorous spectacle of the fundraising ball. The future of the cake is balanced on the edge of a precipice. Will Sir Cliff notice the emergency repair?
What can you do? It is what it is. At least she's got 2 feet.
50 kilograms of white chocolate, mounds of rum and raisins, and hours of intense concentration have gone into this classical masterpiece. It has stupendous swirls of shimmering colour, topped with an angel that is truly divine. And now it's Judgment Day. A nervous moment for Christine and Barry.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
You're looking at
White chocolate.
chocolate.
Oh.
Everything.
Unbelievable.
Everything.
And you got the socks.
We got the socks.
You got the odd socks.
We got the odd socks.
That is incredible. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
It's better than I thought, because I thought the angel might be a little bit small. Like you have an angel on top of a tree, but look, it's an angel.
When we arrived here, one of the feathers
Yes.
snapped off
Oh
and
no.
was laying in the bottom of the box. And I thought, does that mean that Karen's gone there?
The feathers just dropped
So I
there?
put it to one side.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, and Barry
Oh, no.
lifted the cake
Yeah.
and actually knocked that foot off.
Is that how the tour is showing?
Mm. And that,
Yeah, but I love that.
it nearly destroyed me. But
What?
with the fallen feather,
Yes.
I was able to repair it.
Fantastic. Well, this is absolutely wonderful. Thank you. It's been a wonderful part of our evening.
Thank you all very, very, very much.
Sir Cliff may like it, but what will Gloria Hunniford, TV legend and mother of Karen Keating,
Can you bring the cake in, please?
make of the heavenly beauty?
That was amazing. This is all chocolate. There's no icing on this whatsoever. The cake was absolutely magnificent. That's wonderful. Don't you think, everybody, it's good? I think the design was absolutely perfect for the evening, because Karen absolutely believed in angels. I haven't tasted it yet, but I'm sure it's going to taste as good as it looks.
It's a success, but will Christine ever forgive her burly builder, Barry?
Well, I think that went all right in the end, Barry. I
You know
don't think
what?
I have to sack you after all.
No, thank God.
All right.
I think you saved the day.
More Chocky Wocky Doodah Starstruck, brand new and exclusive.